The program we're going to play is a real mixture and a kind of an arch of things that I've done throughout in the past years and that are interest me, from Baroque to contemporary music. I mean, modern music. The Concerto by Bach was my debut project. Was part of my debut project with Deutsche Grammophon. Bach is the composer that I feel that all my life, in almost all my concerts, is present. He is the one, this is the composition. His compositions are so divine and absolute and goes beyond the instrument. It's almost symbolic for me to play them. Vivaldi, on the other hand, is another symbol for the mandolin. We all associate, if we have to name one composer which we have to associate with the mandolin, it would be Vivaldi, because of the two gorgeous concerti that he wrote for the mandolin, which, although there are only two from the 500 and something concerti that he wrote, these are still two above the average for his time. And so it's a very much kind of an Italian, very fitted to the mandolin composer. Bartók is kind of a youth piece for me. It reminds me of my studies at the Music Academy. It's one of these, pieces that you play throughout your studies, and it's a very fun piece. It's also my connection to Balkan music, because I do play some folk Balkan music, which I enjoy a lot. Finally, the Tsintsadze is connected to my first trip to Tbilisi, to Georgia, which was very meaningful and very powerful experience, where I got to perform a piece by another Georgian composer, Yosef Bardanashvili. But I had a week to spend. I had a week off. I stayed in Tbilisi. I got to know this amazing culture. I got to know this very special mentality, their very special hospitality, and again, the culture that was kept through many periods and many different occupations, let's say, throughout the centuries. And the Georgian music really fell in love with the Georgian folk music. When I was there, I got a chance to see some Georgian folk music, and I started to investigate that more. That led me to Tsintsadze and to the decision, or to the will to take some of his music and rearrange it for the mandolin. So all four pieces in this program has definitely a meaning for me, and I chose them because I knew I'm going to play with a youth orchestra, although we had a rehearsal already. It doesn't sound at all like any imagination I had of a youth orchestra. That's simply amazing. But I thought of pieces that would be fun for them to play. I thought of myself at that age, 16, 17, 18, and what kind of music I like to play there. And those were the four that I chose for this occasion.